On November 3rd, 2020, a very dangerous war that could tear a country apart started. Over 100,000 individuals have reportedly been killed in the conflict. More than 150,000 people have starved to death, and over 100,000 people have no access to healthcare. And no, this war isn't in Ukraine. Instead, it's in Africa, specifically the country of Ethiopia. Some of you may be familiar with the specifics of this conflict, but you might be surprised to learn that many people don't even know the basics. So the question is, why is that the case? This is going to be the focus of our discussion in this video, so stay tuned. Before we get started, if you are interested in learning more about Africa, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to this channel and share this video. It will really help this channel reach more people. Thank you. What's going on in Ethiopia doesn't appear to be getting much coverage in the media. The conflict between Ukraine and Russia is usually covered in the news, whereas the death of thousands of Africans in Ethiopia receive far less attention. So how did it all happen? The origins of the Tigray war may be traced back to generations in Ethiopia. There are 10 distinct regions in the country, each of which possess a significant level of autonomy, including their own police force and militias. As a result of a dispute with Eritrea, there are several federal forces in Tigray. Usually, a long-established ethnic divisions serve as a dividing line between regional administrations. Before Abiy Ahmed came to power, the Tigray People's Liberation Front had ruled Ethiopia with an iron fist for decades, presiding over a period of stability and economic progress at the expense of fundamental civil and political rights. This era came to an end with the ascension of Abiy Ahmed. The four political parties that created the governing body that the Tigray People Liberation Front had formed were merged by Abiy as soon as he became prime minister. The name of this brand new political party was the Prosperity Party. The TPLF was almost rendered useless as a result of this. Abiy's push for a new pan-Ethiopian political party aroused worries in certain regions that the country's fundamental structure, which provides autonomy to ethnically defined territories like Tigray, were under threat. Tigray's leaders retreated to the north, where they controlled the regional administration. Tensions erupted in September 2020 when Tigrayans held regional elections Abiy had delayed due to the coronavirus outbreak. Abiy labeled the vote unlawful and lawmakers slashed money to the TPLF leadership, escalating tensions between the regional and central governments. Abiy accused the TPLF of storming a federal army camp near Tigray's regional capital, Mekelle, and stealing its weaponry on November 4, 2020. He sent in national troops, militants from the nearby province of Amhara, and soldiers from the neighboring country of Eritrea. After 3 weeks, Abiy pronounced the attack a success when the government forces occupied Mekelle and created a loyal temporal government. Years later, the fight continues. It is estimated that thousands of people have been lost in this war, and there have been numerous accounts of looting, sexual assault, massacre, and mass executions. Many people have made their way to Sudan, which is described as the worst outflow of refugees from Ethiopia in the past 20 years. This clearly depicts a terrible struggle that has led to bloodshed between different ethnic groups. So let me pose the question one more time. Why aren't the media covering this conflict, given that the media are in possession of all the information? Why aren't they reporting on it? Or is it that they don't care about it? Some point to the fact that getting news out of Ethiopia is nearly impossible because journalists are not allowed to report on the matter, but it's quite evident that a humanitarian crisis is unfolding and something really needs to be done about it. I'm aware that there are other aspects to this war, and it's very possible that it may take some time to put an end to it. Nonetheless, the first step in finding a solution to a problem is discussing what the problem is. In this regard, Africa appears to be completely alone. And even worse, African leaders aren't doing much at all to put a stop to this to save lives. From the African perspective, it appears that not much is being done to address the problem. It demonstrates quite plainly that certain regions of the world are given a higher priority by the media than others. In spite of the fact that this conflict has resulted in the loss of many lives in the past 2 years, you scarcely hear any news about it. Just scrolling through your social media feed will give you the idea that it seems that whatever happens to Africa doesn't matter on the world stage. Yet, they have no idea how much everyone depends on Africa. War is never the solution because regular people are always the ones who end up paying the price, and we Africans with all our differences, need to unite as one. Because it seems the rest of the world won't stand with us in our time of suffering and grief. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.